Establishing battlefield control. Stand by.
Hey people, 5 Aces here, establishing battlefield control indeed, as we're back in Crystallized Doom, and as you might have been able to notice or spot the difference here, a couple of things have changed from the last patch. Most notably, the tile set has expanded. One thing that hasn't changed though is that ZxGanon is still a powerhouse in this game, and he's going to duke it out, this time not with Duelon but with Voidwalker. They all have those nice CD clan tags now, which is really amazing. Loving it. And so what this is all about... Oh, okay, never mind. I thought that engineers would now capture on entering a building, but nope. Still the old capture from the outside by just touching the building gently with a wrench. What? You must have cancelled the capture and refaced. Whatever. As we're having ZxGanon spawning in as GDI, and Voidwalker has opted for Nod. Now both of these factions are pretty flexible, like not as flexible as the Forgotten that I've showed of last week, but still they are flexible in choosing their tech. Not so much because they have to lock it in very early. Ooh, we're having a Wolverine rush out for ZxGanon. I think they got kind of reworked. They now have AT missiles as well as the burst MG. So kind of an all-around unit. And also something you might have noticed, those sprites are from Red Alert 2. As well as those trees down there. So the tile set is definitely expanded here. Wow! The Nod MCV can crush vehicles, I had no idea. It's now being chased by Wolverine, but yeah. One Wolverine ain't gonna kill this. So we're having a Raider trike probably going after the engineer once he spots this. No, still just going for the trucks because that's how we roll in CD. We wanna get the juicy veterancy. Yeah, the models got reworked, as you can see. Oh, such a gory animation. Raider buggies, for example, look very different now. And he's just sitting around. Wow. That's really weird. And the Raider bug is now going to be facing off against the Archon tank. Not a good matchup. Meanwhile, what happened to... Oh, the Wolverine is still in there. So the GDI, the good guys, just shooting up some buses because fuck it, why not? It's war after all, I guess. It's just a bit of friendly fire, just a bit of expected casualties. And, ooh, the Wolverine has snuck its way around the backside. As has the Raider trike. So the Raider tech has been scouted. Not to be confused with the Raider trike, goddammit. My pronunciation. Well, this is turning out to be quite the active game. First attack dog going down. There's a flamer turret. Let's see those in action. They are pretty devastating. Burn, baby, burn. Oh, one more burst. There we go. And the Archon tank is after the Nod radar. Oh, there are Raider trikes on its ass though. Now this is an active game, wow. And ZxGanon finally taking his oil derrick. The attack bike going down. But what about those two? Ooh, Archon tank misses. Really fortunate. And Voidwalker moving out with his MCV and taking a third expansion, like really early in the game. This Archon tank has just accepted its fate. Ooh, the Wolverine is still camping the ore fields, just putting a bit of damage onto the harvesters. And here we're having phantom tanks and elite cadres, so we're having technology not locked in. That's my favorite faction, much based around stealth. Ooh, there's a marine, that's a hero marine. What the hell? It's just shooting him up. No fucks given. And the other one, like 2 Marines just holding the line. I'm really liking this. As we're seeing more and more harvester pressure here. Like slowly but surely the harvesters are gonna get whittled down. Oh, what do we have here? Shadow troopers. And also phantom tanks, which are like stealthed tank destroyers. So this is gonna be a raid. As we're... Oh shit! We're having... Simultaneously we're having a push, but being deterred by Havocs, and there is no anti-air. Wow, this is gonna get hectic here. We're having a Vulcan tower. Not the best against phantom tanks, mind you. Radar down, that's really unfortunate now, because He's got the armory, but still... Oh, he can produce the heavy tanks, the grizzly tanks they're now called, after the renaming. Really effective harassment here with those phantom tanks. I mean, they're obviously within range here of the stealth detection, but they can still put the hurt on here. Wow, really good. Aha! And that bike is Veterancy 4. I think this is actually now going to have EMP rockets, if I'm not mistaken. And we're having Havocs. This is going to be so deadly. Ooh, there is a Vulture. So Vultures means that ZxGanon, who is now in Double War Factory, has locked in the heavy tank faction. Is it the GDF? I can't remember. It's either the GDF or... No, it's a Steel Talons, that's it. Steel Talons, there we go. So we're seeing more Vultures. Those are anti-air and anti-infantry, like basically upgraded Wolverines. Even though they look less threatening. They look like chickens with their head cut off. That's pretty effective regardless. Oh wow. The mutant sergeants protecting the civilian armory. That's a tech building. I don't know if it's functional yet. Could be a good push here. Oh, we have so much veterancy on this attack bike. Is it gonna shut? Let's see. It should have EMP as soon as it focuses a tank. Nah, doesn't seem like. But good focus fire from ZxGanon. Just taking out the Havoc is what is really like. You should really be concerned about keeping the Havoc count low. Couple Phantoms holding the line as the epic soundtrack is kicking in. Really digging it. Wow, what an active game here. What? Oh, no, that's just a combination of two Vultures and a Grizzly tank, like merging into a makeshift Mammoth MK2. Looks really funny that way. Ah, and we're having the civilian array captured. So this gives ZxGanon a pretty good amount of line of sight here on the map. As the old... Oh, he angered the mutant sergeants as the old Nod base here is going down. And move out to the third expansion for ZxGanon, really late by the way. As we already see CD Voidwalker having his first Obelisk of Light out, as well as I hear stealth tanks. Yeah, stealth tanks. Good call. And a Vertigo bomber, and he's got the stealth upgrade already. So all he's missing now to complete the puzzle is the EMP upgrade for his Vertigo bombers. Now then he can start like going off. Oh, those are not rocket troopers. Those are like mix of rocket troopers and shadow troopers. Shadow troopers have like the laser precision rifle. I don't know. It's like basically a precision sniper or whatever. Really, really good. And those can do so much damage. So those do have EMP, I know that one for sure. That's a pretty deadly push here. But look at those stealthed rocket troopers, phantom tanks, stealth tanks. Like, this is brutal. Annihilation. And a couple attack bikes to boot. They have a bit late to the party, but whatever. Yeah, and here we see the shadow trooper fire. We call it a laser. Basically, yeah. Technology Nod is the Dr. Evil faction because anything can get stealth upgrades. Stealth upgrades for infantry, stealth upgrades for the tanks, stealth upgrades for the Vertigo bombers. It's pretty disgusting. Ooh, the stealth tank's getting caught off guard here. Fortunately, kiting back. Yeah, and this heavy armor can't stand up to the shadow troopers. Like, look at their range, look at the damage. This is insane. The Orcas might save the day, though. Oh, Vertigos? Yes! Paralyzing 5 tanks here. Or Vultures, as it be. Wow. The Vertigos paying off big dividends here. Still, though, ZxGanon coming out ahead in this engagement. Simply because he had the advantage with the tanks. Honestly, what Voidwalker needs is multiple barracks, because the Shadow Troopers are so cost efficient for what they do. Oh. Wow, 2 Vertigos just one-shotting a refinery casually. And also doing some AoE AoE EMP. The focus fire is not very good here for Voidwalker. He should focus on the wounded tanks. Oh, that's a concave. That's a concave coming in here. Voidwalker not in a good position, but the Vertigos are ready to strike again. Let's see. Oh, beautiful. And I think he's got ammo for one more. Yeah, there we go. Really good damage, and now they're easy prey for the Shadow Troopers. That is such a nice synergy. We're seeing a dog. That's such a smart purchase here. ZxGanon just wants to deny the Shadow Troopers and also have line of sight on anything that's stealthed. So yeah, the entire army is down for Voidwalker. This might pose a problem. He should go in with this Vertigo. Problem is really he doesn't have any mobile AT to deal with the Orca F1s. He's got like a couple SAM sites, but nothing out on the fields. And here, oh, wait a sec. He is tech to Titans. Titans, is there anything else? Nah. No, it just looks like the tanks are merging again, like doing the Power Rangers merging thing. Yeah, stealth tanks are pretty good. Oh, Juggernauts. I thought I'd seen something different. Okay, so the refinery is going down, so the third expansion completely denied here. Very nice. Vultures dying to the Phantoms. So you might think stealth AT weapons at rank, just at tier 2, are a bit overpowered, but yeah, Phantoms are not that great, like long reload delay, whatnot. Vertigo's going back in. Now we're in for a treat, and what is this? Titans again. Oh, the Titans are clumping. So deadly. And those cost like 1,500 apiece, or something ridiculous. Yeah. Oh, even the stealth tanks have a laser. Lasers. Lasers, baby. It seems like ZxGanon has transitioned completely to Titans. Nothing else that he needs right now. He's got the tech center there. And the Phantoms just, like, they can ambush. They're perfectly suitable for ambushing vehicles, but they're not really good at sustained DPS. Like, they've got their AT burst and then they're done for a while. So that's why you see the Phantoms not being very effective versus this wall of defenses here. So yeah, looks like ZxGanon has recovered. This is a really good spot now. We're seeing Spectres out for CD Voidwalker. Let's see if he can make use of them. He needs refineries as well. Like, how many harvesters is he now? 1, 2. Okay, that's oversaturation and a half. Oh, and he's transitioning over to Venoms. Let's see if that's gonna pay off. Vertigo's going in again. I mean, it's so effective. Look at this. He just paralyzes everything. Even the Spectre has EMP now. Right, I forgot about that. Oh, there's a Firehawk though. Firehawk is on the tail, is on the chase, giving chase to the Vertigo. Is he gonna get him? Probably. Yes! And skimping away here. Really effective, wow. Mass Venom call-in on 3 helipads. I don't know what he's expecting to do with those. I think they also get a laser upgrade, but they're not that great. What is this? More Titans coming in. Juggernauts. How many war factories? Like, oh, and that's a Steel Talon dropship bay. So that is going to be a super unit. I'm really excited. Like, I think each faction only has 1, as far as I can remember. But let's see. Is this gonna get repaired? Oh yeah, the Firehawk is gonna get repaired up on the helipad. Interesting. And we have the Shadow Troopers with the long range. Does he have line of sight? He should just inch forward with one of the stealthed troopers and put it on hold fire. And then start sniping those Orcas, because the Orcas are pretty much the only thing apart from the base defenses that has stealth detection. And keep in mind, half his army is stealthed. So yeah, Voidwalker needs to inch forward carefully here. Oh, the dropship has just arrived, and it has delivered... Wait. Oh, a Poseidon tank, okay. Must be, those are like these super heavy tier 3 tanks, whatever. And I think it... Oh, wow. Oh, we're seeing a nice laser show here, but interrupted by the Firehawks. And now those vertigo shots have to be spot on. Oh, so much clumping. So much carnage and destruction. The SAM sites are just not enough, it seems. The Firehawks are able to weave in and out here, scot-free. Obelisk getting EMP'd. I think the Poseidon tank has this kind of EMP weapon. Let's see. And it also seems to regenerate. Yeah. The Poseidon seems to have the EMP weapon here. Interesting, interesting. Are we gonna have some more call-ins? This is a deadly armor blob here. I just don't know if that's enough. I just don't know if Voidwalker can like muster enough forces to stop this. Maybe he's got enough Shadow Troopers, let's see. No more anti-air left. So, oh, until the Firehawk swoop in, never mind. Nice Firehawk play there. Even the Harvesters are being cloaked. Like, Technonaut is such an insane faction. He couldn't sustain the pressure though. Problem was, once the armor blob started breaking through, what happened to Voidwalker was that his rally points were set like over here and here, and he just kept sending in his units one by one to get picked off and decimated by these heavy, super heavy tanks. An interesting game, really interesting. We've seen a couple new units. We've seen the Poseidon tank. We've seen some of the balance changes as well. As you can see, air is not as dominant anymore. Now the air-to-air battles are playing out very differently. The vertigos are super strong. But yeah, the collapse by ZxGanon was just too strong. And on how many war factors did it produce? Like 1, 2, 3 war factors and the dropship base. So he just had so much production. So what Voidwalker would have been better off just spamming Shadow Troopers from multiple barracks and then just slowly inching his way forward with one unit set to hold fire, like just as a spotter, you know? And then utilizing the high range of the Shadow Troopers to pick off the armor one by one. Because you have seen how much damage they do. And the Shadow Troopers are not that expensive. I think it's like 800, 700, something like that. Like for tier 3 infantry, they're pretty cheap. What an interesting game, and a nice comeback as well by ZxGanon, as we had. Yeah, in the early game he was taking the short one, taking the brunt of the damage here. One more thing I have to say, this almost looks like Red Alert right now. GDI just has so many spammable defenses, especially of multiple conyards. Well, 2 conyards at least. Really, really fun game to watch. Really active, really back and forth. And cool map as well. I'm wondering whether the civilian armory is already implemented properly. Because last time it didn't do anything, but seems to do now. It seems to do something now, probably like decrease vehicle price. Anyway, that's it for now. I'll see you guys next time. 5 Aces, out.